Hey Sam, I can't believe what you did.
Hey Violet, what's up? Why are you so pissed?
Pissed? You missed my dad's burial, Sam. I can't believe you could do that to me.
Oh, Violet, I'm so sorry. The company's board meeting took way longer than expected. I couldn't even concentrate. Everyone noticed something was wrong with me.
Cut the crap, Sam. Why are you lying? There was no meeting.
Violet, come on, you're at it again, just assuming things. We've been having issues because you just stopped trusting me. You simply just make up things. If I didn't love you, I would have left a long time ago, and you know that.
Don't give me that nonsense. Why would I trust you when you keep lying? You weren't at any meeting, I know it. Stop lying, please.
You're frustrating me, Violet. One day you might push me to the wall, and I'll give up on you. Be careful.
Oh, are you done blabbling? Watch this video and explain. So, who's the liar now?
I went to a friend's 2-year marriage anniversary. I'm sorry, I messed up, okay?
Seriously, Sam? You chose a friend's celebration over my dad's burial? How could you do that to someone you claim to be in love with?
I don't like burials, Violet. I knew you'd cry, and I didn't want to see you cry.
Oh, so you prefer to dance and pop bottles like I saw in the video?
There's no excuse for what I did. I apologize. I'll make it up to you, I promise.
You better. This is unacceptable, Sam. You've hurt and disappointed me.
I know, Violet. I messed up, and I'm sorry. I will do anything to make it right.
You should have at least warned your friends not to post anything on WhatsApp.
Yeah, I should have. I'll talk to them. I messed up, Violet, and I'm really sorry.
Stop apologizing, please. Apologies won't bring back my dad, Sam. You need to think about your priorities.
You're right, Violet. I will do better, I promise. It won't happen again.
Just don't let this happen again, Sam. When I needed you the most, you weren't there.
I know, Violet. I'll make it up to you, I promise.
Hey, it's 2 hours before the will reading. When are you coming home, so we can drive to the family's house together?
As much as it hurts me to say this, I won't be able to make it to the will reading. I'm sorry.
Again? What's your excuse this time? Are you going to another party?
I have a meeting at 5 p.m., exactly when the will reading starts.
Sam, you could have requested to be absent from the meeting.
I can only do that for something important.
Isn't the will reading important? What are you saying, for goodness sake?
Stop it, okay? You're doing it again, Violet.
Doing what?
Nagging and refusing to be understanding. You've changed a lot, and it's heartbreaking. Why is it becoming too difficult for you to understand this?
You're the one at fault here, Sam, not me.
Stop going back and forth. I'm done arguing. Just come home immediately after the will reading on time. You know you have to make dinner.
How can you talk about food when today is such an important day for me?
I shouldn't stop you from being a good wife. I work and provide for the family. Eating good food is also important.
I work and provide too. I'm not in the mood to argue, and I won't be coming home. I'm staying at my aunt's house. You can get something outside to eat.
You have a duty as a wife, Violet. You cannot neglect that.
Duty? I can't believe you're talking about duty when I'm going through this.
I have a meeting, Violet. I can't change that. How do you expect me to present this as a cogent reason?
So, your precious meeting is more important than being there for your wife when she needs you the most?
It's not about importance. I can't just cancel a meeting, and I was hoping you would understand.
You know what, Sam? Just go to your meeting and have your dinner. I need some space.
Violet, you're being unreasonable, and you know it.
And you're being heartless. I need time away from you. Leave me alone.
Hey, I've been home for the past 3 hours, but you're not home yet? I closed earlier than usual. Where are you?
Why are you in such a hurry to see me?
I genuinely wanted to know how the will reading went, and you're my wife. Don't forget that.
Alright. My dad left his company, 2 mansions, and about $1 million for me.
I just want to know, Violet.
Sam, hold on. I haven't even thought about what to do with the money.
Oh my god, that's incredible. We're rich. Thank God. Oh, Violet, now I can finally get some of the things I desperately want.
Sam, I don't plan to use the money unnecessarily. I want to invest it. My dad would want me to do that.
But I've been dying to take some things off my list. A car, an expensive tattoo, a gold wristwatch, and a trip. Finally, I'm gonna live the life I always dreamt of.
Yes, but I want to be responsible with this money. We'll discuss how to use it, but let's not rush.
But we're married. What's mine is yours, right? I mean, we are in this together, right?
That's ridiculous. Let's not think about the inheritance for now. We'll discuss it when the time is right. You have got to calm down, Sam.
We could sell one of the houses. We don't need two, you know?
Sam, stop it already. Let's be practical. This money can secure our future if we use it wisely.
Come on, Violet. I can already imagine us with a new car, matching tattoos.
We'll see. Let's take things one step at a time. We don't have to rush things now, do we?
Fine, but can we at least consider the car? An upgrade on what we have currently won't be a bad idea. We're rich now, and we should live as rich people do, Violet. You're killing my dreams, Violet. I mean, this is what we've always prayed for, Violet.
I know. I just want us to make smart decisions.
Sounds like you don't trust my decisions and choices. Do you know how annoying and painful that is? You know what? Let's discuss this next time. Can't deal with this negative energy right now.
Hey, Sam? Just got home and noticed some of your stuff is gone. What's up?
Yeah, well, don't expect me to stay in the house after the insult I got from you about my share of your inheritance.
Insult? What are you saying, Sam? I just said your demand for the money was unreasonable. I'm not squandering away my inheritance.
Unreasonable? Violet, I thought you'd be happy to share some of that money with me, especially for the car and the gold wristwatch. I'm not asking for everything.
Sam, it's not that simple. I can't just give away my inheritance like that. We shouldn't spend this money on frivolities, Sam.
Well, it doesn't look like you're planning to, and I'm not coming back until you see reason.
Fine. Do whatever you want. You can stay away as long as you want, okay?
I'm done for now. You know what, Violet? It's pretty clear you don't care about me at all. You should actually be begging for me to come back.
Beg? Why should I beg you, Sam? That's not happening anytime soon.
You really don't care, do you? After all we've been through? I thought you did.
Sam, you're being unreasonable. We can't spend the money just like that. My father didn't work to build all that for me to just squander it.
Unreasonable? You're the one being unreasonable here. I thought we were a team. You're supposed to be my wife.
A team? Sam, a team means working together, not making unreasonable demands.
I can't believe you're choosing your inheritance over me. Violet, what are you doing?
It's not about choosing, Sam. It's about being responsible with the money.
Responsible? Come on, Violet. We could have had a great life with that money. Just imagine the things we can do. Get expensive cars, go on luxury trips.
A great life built on unrealistic demands? I don't think so.
You know what? I'm not gonna waste any more time arguing with you. If you don't want me back, fine.
Fine.
It's obvious you don't care. I was a fool.
Sam, it's not about not caring. It's about being practical.
Practical? Practical would be using the money for a better life, not keeping it locked away.
Sam, you're not understanding. You don't get the picture.
Maybe I don't want to understand. Maybe I want someone who values me more than their inheritance.
Really? That's what this is about? Are you there? Sam? Hey, don't you think you're forgetting something?
Already missing me, huh? I thought as much.
I'm actually in your DM for a different reason. You left your second phone at home. You should come get it.
I hope you didn't go through my phone.
I did. And I am embarrassed to see the kind of man I married. A certain Laura kept calling. Turns out you've been dating her for a year and even promised to get married to her.
Just wow. Well, it's a good thing you found out. I almost got high blood pressure thinking about how to break the news to you. Guess where I am right now?
I don't care. You can be wherever you choose to be.
I'm at Laura's house. I fell out of love with you a while ago. You nag too much. You're always in a bad mood and you don't appreciate me.
That's what you tell yourself, right? You know very well that's not true.
Well, that's how I feel. You've been making me feel unwanted.
You are cheating, Sam. That's the real issue here. You are an unfaithful partner.
It's not cheating. We're drifting apart. We're becoming more like strangers every day.
Drifting apart? You've been dating someone else, and you promised to marry her. You know what you have done, Sam?
It's complicated, Violet. It is not that simple, okay?
Complicated? It's simple. You lied to me, cheated on me, and now you're at her place? You left me for her, Sam.
I didn't lie, I just didn't tell you.
Oh, that makes it better.
I was gonna tell you, but I didn't know how.
So you were just going to keep this a secret forever?
No, not forever. I just needed the right time.
There's never a right time for betrayal, Sam. You are a liar and a cheat, and nothing will change that.
Look, we're obviously not working. I fell out of love. I need to go offline. I had to attend to something very quickly. We can continue this another time.
Sure, whatever.
How dare you lock the door on me when I came over to the house?
You had no business being at the house, Sam. Shouldn't you still be at Laura's place?
It's still my house. It's still our house.
I don't care. I paid the last rent.
I only came over to pick up some clothes.
I don't care.
I also came over to discuss our divorce. I believe it is important we start the process.
Oh, really? Well, go ahead.
I'm divorcing you, Violet. I don't think this will ever work out, and it is best we go our separate ways.
Oh, beautiful, Sam. Send the papers. I can't wait to sign them.
I will. The past year of my life has been horrible. Living with someone I don't love.
Oh, poor you.
I would have left earlier, but when your dad fell sick, I decided to wait. I knew he would die soon, and you would inherit his property.
What? I can take every other thing, but not this.
Don't be so shocked. Laura and I even threw a mini party when the old man died.
You're despicable. I hate everything about you, Sam. How could you?
Now that I'm divorcing you, I'm entitled to half of your inheritance. I'll sell my share of the mansion and buy another house where Laura and I will live. It's a win for me, dear Violet.
Sam, don't you think you are missing something very important?
What's that?
Let's just say you won't be getting any part of my inheritance.
I'm legally entitled to it. I'm your husband.
Sam, do you even know what's legally entitled? You cheated on me, plotted with Laura, and celebrated my dad's death. That doesn't sound like a loving husband to me. You won't get a penny, Sam. You don't deserve anything from me.
It's not about whether I deserve it or not. It's about what the law says.
Well, a big shock awaits you if you think that way.
Violet, what have you done? Reply to my messages right now. Violet!
Can you stop blowing up my phone?
Just ended a meeting with my lawyer. He says inheritance isn't treated as marital assets. I have no right to your inheritance.
Wow, Sam. Just figuring that out? That's the bitter truth. I'm so sorry your little plan didn't work out.
It's a lie. I'm sure you paid my lawyer to lie to me. I'll get to the root of this. I'm not done yet, Violet.
Oh, sure, Sam. Go ahead. Get to the root. I will be waiting. Maybe you should also do some research and stop sounding like a dull fellow.
You think this is a joke, Violet?
No, Sam. Why would I? Am I laughing? It's not a joke. It's the law. Inheritance is separate from marital assets. I thought you were smart enough to know that.
This has nothing to do with being smart. You teamed up with my lawyer to lie to me. But guess what? I won't back off that easily. I can't believe he would even take sides with you. I will talk to your lawyer. I'll take everything you hold dear.
Love to see you try.
You were right. I've done my research. I have no right to your inheritance. I'm getting nothing.
Oops, that hurts. I feel bad for you. LOL.
I don't know what came over me. For the past 3 days, thoughts of you fill my mind. I regret everything I did. Can we start over?
Start over? LOL. What about Laura?
She dumped me when she found out she couldn't get a part of my inheritance. I'm sure she doesn't love me. I don't want a woman like that. I'm sorry for everything. Can we make amends? I'm ready to make this work.
Sam, I don't want a rotten love like yours that wouldn't stay through thick and thin. It's over. I don't think I can do this anymore.
No, it can't be over. I was with you when you had nothing. How can I leave now that you're rich? It's a big loss for me.
I don't need you anymore in my life.
Violet, please, I'm desperate to have you back. I need you now.
It's over, Sam. I can't trust you anymore.
I will turn a new leaf, I promise. It won't be like the old times.
Too late, bro.
Violet, please, I love you. I can't live without you.
You mean you can't live without my money?
I made a mistake, Violet. I want you back for you, not for the money. I can't lose you.
Sam, I can't go back to how things were.
No, things won't be like the old times. We can make it better. I'll be a better man.
Too late. Thanks for letting me know how you genuinely feel about me.
Just give me a second chance. Please.
You have overstayed your welcome. Now leave my DM.
Violet, please, I'm sorry.
Wow, Imelda, just look at you. You're wealthy and famous. You're doing great, sweetheart, and I'm proud of you.
Aw, thank you so much. But, who is this? I'm sorry, your number is not saved on my phone, so I don't know who you are.
You don't have to feel bad. I don't hold it against you. I know how busy you've been these past few years as you struggle to build yourself. It's me, Stan, your father.
What? That's a lie.
I'm serious, honey. This is me. It's been so long since we last spoke. We sure have a lot to catch up on. Come on, what's going on in your life? I saw you on TV yesterday. You were awarded for being the most promising entrepreneur of the year. That's mighty impressive, Imelda.
Whoa. Are you really my dad? Because if you are, then you know very well that you have no right sending me a text after everything you put me through.
Come on, I'm just trying to reconnect with my daughter. What's so bad about it? Oh, you feel that just because you're a millionaire now, I'm suddenly beneath you? You're not ashamed of me, are you?
My God, I can't believe your audacity. How dare you try to guilt trip me into taking you back into my life? So I should just welcome you with open arms like the last 20 years didn't happen? Huh?
Now is not the time to revisit the past. You and I have a bright future. Let's focus on that.
No. Our past is too painful for me to just let go of it like that. And you suddenly coming back like this brings it all to the forefront. Do I have to remind you how badly you hurt me as a child? You never cared about me. Not even when Mom was alive. Mom managed to shield me from your abuses as best as she could, but sadly, we lost her. And then I saw you for the monster that you really are.
Don't be ungrateful. I was raising you the best way I could. And it turned out great, didn't it? Look at you today. You're one of the most prominent businesswomen in the city.
I should be grateful to you? For what exactly? The fact that you refused to send me to school? I barely had enough to eat even though you could easily feed me? You never cared about what happened to me and you showed it all the time. Things only got worse when you remarried. You and your new wife made life a living hell for me. She beat me so many times and you did nothing. Neither did you do anything when she starved me for no reason at all. So tell me again, what exactly should I be grateful for?
Fine, but you don't have to be like this, okay? Maybe we did go overboard, but we're better now. Rosie has changed and she loves you so much, just like her own daughter. We're ready to be a family again.
God forbid it. Do you remember what you told me the day you dropped me off at Grandma's? You called me a nobody and a killjoy. You said I would never amount to anything and you never wanted to see me ever again. I was just 7 at the time. Do you have any idea how badly your cruel words affected me?
We're family. We say hurtful things all the time. You cannot use that against me. You have to learn to forgive and forget, girl.
Grandma and Grandpa are my family, and not once in the 20 years I've lived with them have they said such mean things to me. You're not my family, so return to your wife. Leave me and my grandparents alone because as far as I'm concerned, my father is dead. Hi, Nana. How are you doing?
Not too bad. I'm preparing to go to bed. Your grandfather is already asleep.
LOL. Gramps never messes with his sleep. We all know that. Nana, there's something I need to tell you. My father reached out to me today.
He did? Oh, Stan boy. He's really relentless, isn't he?
What do you mean?
He also reached out to me and your grandfather. He's trying to get back in with us. It was painfully clear why he wanted it, though. He knows now that you're a millionaire and suddenly wants to be one of us again. I'm so sorry, honey. I should have known something like this would happen. You must have been so shocked when his text came in.
No, Nana, you don't have to be sorry for anything. You were not the one that abandoned me. He left me behind without looking back. Not even once. I can still remember the countless number of times I called him on the phone, begging him to come pick me up and take me home. And I remember the mean things he said each time. Now, I thank God he didn't come back for me. Who knows where I would have been today?
Come on, Imelda. You were just a kid, and you wanted your father. Stan was already a bad father, but getting married to Rosie made him worse. And I'm afraid he has not changed. He won't stop trying to win us over.
I don't care. It won't happen. You and Gramps are the sole reason I'm where I am today. The fact that I'm a millionaire is because you sacrificed all you had to see me through business school and invested your retirement savings into my business. I owe everything I have to you and Gramps. Now is the time for you both to reap the fruits of your labor, and I'm not going to let some stranger come and take that away from you. Never.
Imelda, it's been 2 days now and you haven't reached out to your father? Do you have to be so disrespectful?
I already told you, I don't have a father. Stop with all this. because nothing will come of all this you're trying to do.
What? So, because I was a bit absent from your life, you feel you can ignore me and go against my wish? We're trying to rebuild our family. Why are you being so stubborn?
I told you I'm not interested. You never wanted to be my family 20 years ago, so I don't want to be yours now. Please, leave me alone.
No, I can see what's going on here. It has the handwriting of my mom all over it. I don't want you spending time with your grandma anymore. She's a bad influence on you.
What? How dare you? Nana was more parent to me than you could ever hope to be. She took me in after you abandoned me. She raised me into the successful daughter whose life you're trying to crawl back into. And now, you want me to just leave her? I don't abandon family. That's more your style.
Shut up and listen. I'm your father, and I know what's best for you. My mom isn't what you need. Believe me. Don't spend time with her anymore. It's for your own good.
That won't happen. There's nothing on this earth that can tear me away from Nana.
Being obstinate won't stop what's gonna happen. You're my daughter, and we're family. Soon, you, Rosie, and I will be together. Stop fighting it because you're only gonna regret it. I promise you.
Seriously? Are you really threatening me?
It's your fault it's come to this point. Whether you like it or not, we'll be together again. And if you keep frustrating my efforts to reunite us, I'll make you pay dearly for it.
Your threats don't mean jack to me. Are they supposed to scare me? Well, they failed. I'm no longer the 7-year-old who cowered every time you raised your voice, or the little girl that ran when your shadow fell on me. I dare you to do your worst. Then we'll see who will be living in regret.
You're my family, and I do what's necessary for us to be together once more, no matter the cost. No worries, in the end, you'll thank me for it.
Dad, how could you do this to me and Nana? What right did you have to go on air and talk about us without our permission?
I'm your father. That's all the permission I need. The TV station wanted to know more about the father of the most promising entrepreneur. How could I turn down their offer? That was actually my first time on TV. How'd I do?
Huh? How can you ask me that? All you did was lie about me and my grandparents. How could you call me a terrible daughter? You lied about making sacrifices for me, and then accused me of abandoning you because I became a millionaire.
Was that a lie? I did make a sacrifice, didn't I? Do you think it was easy to leave you behind? I'd love to see you convince the public that you're not a terrible daughter.
I'd never forgive you for this, Dad. If you had lied only about me, I might have forgiven you. But you had to include Nana and Gramps. You went too far. How could you downplay everything they did for me? Did you know the long hours Gramps had to work just so he could send me to school? What about the multiple shifts Nana had to take so that I would have food in my belly? How dare you say they did nothing for me? They brought me this far and you're trying to steal all the credit while making me look like a terrible daughter.
And it's working, isn't it? Or you won't be ranting in my DM. Every blog worth their dime is carrying that interview, and it's trending across all social media platforms. If care is not taken, Imelda, you'll become known as the ungrateful daughter who abandoned her father after she became a millionaire. Tell me, how long do you think your fame and reputation will last after that?
My God, I can't believe this. You're out to destroy me. This is my reputation you're messing with. My business is on the line here. How can you do this to your own daughter?
Don't be afraid, honey. You forced my hand when you kept fighting our reunion. I have a plan to make it all go away, and you'll be everyone's favorite once more. You'll hold a press conference and admit to being a bad daughter. You will then tell the world that you've learned your lesson. We have to show everyone that we're together once again. So you, me, and Rosie would have to live together.
This was your plan all along, right? That's why you had to lie against Nana and Gramps and make me look bad? I won't let this slide, Dad. Since you decided to play dirty, I'll no longer hold back when I'm dealing with you.
Stop being stubborn and use your head. What do you think you can do? Everyone hates you.
You think you've destroyed me, right? We'll see about that.
Imelda, what on earth did you do? You sneaky witch. You went behind my back to hold a press conference? How could you do that to me?
I had to debunk the lies you told about me and my grandparents. I told you I won't let it slide, didn't I?
You went too far, Imelda. How could you call me a liar?
I showed the world who you really are. I told them how you abandoned me when I was 7. I told them how you maltreated me and never did a single thing when I was abused by Rosie. I showed them proof of the sacrifices Nana and Gramps made for me over the years. From school fee receipts to investing their retirement fund into my business. The world now knows you for what you are, Dad.
Did you seriously have to go to such great lengths? Everyone hates me now and the internet is mad at me. My accounts are being trolled by your fans and I can't even make a post without getting hateful comments on them. I had to make the rest of my accounts private before things became worse. Are you trying to destroy me or what?
Destroy you? That's the exact same thing you tried to do to me. But don't get tired just yet. There's still so much more to come.
What? You can't be serious.
This is just the beginning, Dad. I've already filed a suit, and I'll be charging you to court for libel and defamation of character. I'm gonna make sure you pay heavily for everything you did.
Come on, is that really necessary? You've won already. No one likes me. Do you have to take this to court?
Of course I do.
Okay, fine. I'm sorry. That's what you want to hear, right? I'm saying it to you. I'm sorry. Now stay away from me from now on, so don't go further with the suit. I'll leave you alone.
No, you can't leave me alone just yet. There's so much more to come.
Don't be like this. I already said sorry. What more do you want from me?
You shouldn't have come back into my life, Dad. You should have stayed where you were with Rosie. Because now, I'll stop at nothing to bring you down. So relax. There's so much more to come. I suggest you brace yourself.
Imelda, I'm sorry. Please, you have to forgive me. I've been crying ceaselessly for days now. I should never have abandoned you 20 years ago. It was a big mistake. Trying to come back into your life was an even bigger mistake. I let your new status get to my head, and I wanted it all for myself. I'm so sorry for everything.
Okay.
Okay? That's all you have to say?
What more can I say?
Imelda, you've basically ruined my life. Your press conference literally canceled my presence on social media. My accounts were trolled and reported, and now 3 of them have been banned. I can't even walk on the street without people recognizing me and hurling insults at me. I'm not safe anymore, both online and offline. People keep attacking me. As if all that's not enough, no one would give me jobs anymore. Prior clients have already canceled their contracts with me because no one wants to work with a man who abandoned his child. This is becoming too much for me to handle. I'm tired. Even Rosie has already left me because the heat became too much for her as well. I'm ruined, Imelda. I'm alone. I'm broke, and I'm tired. I'm done.
Well, let's just get one thing clear. I didn't ruin your life. You did that all yourself. You tried to destroy me, and if you had succeeded, you would have gladly danced on my ruins. You abandoned me for 20 years and came crawling back because you saw I was a millionaire. And when you realized you wouldn't be coming within an inch of my money, you chose to destroy it.
That was a mistake, Imelda. I'm sorry. I should never have done that. The court fined me $500,000 to pay you in damages. Where on earth am I going to see such an amount of money? I'm already sunk in debt as is.
Don't ask me. I'm sure you'll think of something.
Come on, Imelda. We're family. I'm your blood. You're a millionaire, and we both know you don't need that money. Please, dear, I don't have to pay the fine. Do this for me. I'm your father, after all.
Father? What a joke. Don't you dare keep even a penny of my money from me, or I swear I'll haul you right back to court. You'll pay what you owe, to the very last penny. Or you and I would have another problem.
But how can I do that? I already told you how hard things are for me.
I don't care. Maybe now you'll have an idea how hard things were for us back when you abandoned me. There were nights Nana and Gramps went to bed hungry just so I wouldn't starve. Soon, you'll know what that feels like. You'll know what it feels like to be drowning in bills, but there's a family member right there who can help, but chooses to ignore you because they don't deem you worthy of their time and attention. You deserve everything that is coming to you and more. And there's nothing I'll do to make it any easier for you. Not me, not my grandparents. You're on your own.
Come on, have mercy on me. Don't leave me like this.
This should be the last time you send me a text, or I'll get a restraining order on you. Goodbye, Dad.
Hold on, Imelda. I'm your father. You have to forgive me. Please, Imelda, don't do this. Imelda!
Dad was never able to get out of debt. Instead, he sunk into worse debt, forcing him to move into the rural areas. There were fewer people there who knew him, and he managed to get a security job at a bank. He never went online again. I and my grandparents moved to the highbrow area of the city where they got the best life possible in their old age. I hired round-the-clock help to take care of them so all they would do was relax and have a good time. They deserved it. I fell in love not long after with a man who loved me so much. We dated for over 6 months, and now we're planning our wedding. I've never been so happy before. My life is just perfect.